Welcome back to Recap Machine. Today we will dive into a film called One Wild Moment. Enjoy. Antoine and Laurent take their daughters on a trip to Corsica. Luna and Marie find the island beautiful, but the house old and without internet. They get scared when they find a dead rat upstairs, and Laurent adds to the fright by hanging a dead animal near them. The next morning, the girls search for internet signal, and Laurent cheers them up with music and dancing. They discover that the family cemetery has good signal, so they take a photo and plan a double date using Facebook. During lunch, the girls ask for a car, but their fathers refuse because they're too young. Marie prefers to hang out with attractive boys her age, while Luna dreams of dating a mature and cool man. When Marie mocks Luna's ideas, Luna playfully hits her with a pillow. Later that night, they take a taxi, and Laurent teases Marie's friend before they head out. In the car, they excitedly change clothes for the disco. Luna compliments Marie's father, finding him lovely and cool. Back at the house, Antoine is old-fashioned and avoids discussing relationships and sexual matters with Luna. He still sees her as a child. On the other hand, Laurent believes his daughter should have knowledge about protecting herself from STDs and the importance of avoiding unwanted pregnancies. Therefore, he always makes sure to have condoms available to prevent any issues. It is also revealed that Laurent is divorced and believes that discussing relationships with his daughter may hurt her now or in the future. The scene then shifts to a disco, where the girls are partying with their boyfriends, drinking vodka, and having a good time. Laurent is not as happy as Marie, but they are still enjoying themselves and getting intimate with their partners. Outside the club, the girls ask their partners to take a suggestive photo of them. Adding to their excitement, things get even more eventful when a drunk Laurent falls and exposes her backside. Upon returning home, the fathers become worried as the girls are late. When they finally arrive, not only are they extremely intoxicated, but they have also managed to get their hands on motorcycles, which had not been allowed, further infuriating the fathers. The next day, they plan to go rock climbing with special gear. Laurent is supposed to go with Laurent. She's scared, but Laurent assures her that he will take care of her. When they reach the bottom, Laurent tries to hold Laurent's hand, but he gently rejects her. Now, she can't stop staring at him. Later, while changing clothes, Laurent tries to seduce Laurent by revealing a bit more of her body. On their way back, Laurent falls asleep from exhaustion, but Laurent can't take her eyes off him. Later, during a nighttime stroll with the group, Laurent tries to convince her father to attend a DJ party, but he refuses. However, Antoine notices a beautiful girl they had seen on a boat earlier. In order to go on a date with her, Antoine agrees to let Laurent attend the party if Laurent accompanies them. Despite Laurent's initial hesitation, he ends up joining the girls. Antoine starts talking to the girl, who is also attracted to him. At the disco, the two girls are dancing with their partners, while Laurent feels bored until an attractive woman starts flirting with him. Lana, watching them from a distance, becomes increasingly cold-hearted. Later, she approaches them and manages to separate them by making excuses, while Laurent enjoys chatting with a woman after a long time. Back in town, Antoine is on a date with a woman who is much younger, and they feel a strong attraction. She realizes Antoine is married, but claims they have problems. Curious, she asks him how he would feel if his wife cheated on him, but Antoine avoids giving a direct answer. Meanwhile, at the club, Rui decides to leave and takes a taxi home. Laurent and Lana continue dancing full of energy and happiness. They walk to a nearby beach, where Lana starts undressing and asks Laurent to do the same. At first, Laurent refuses, but Lana persists, and he eventually joins her in the water. Underwater, Lana gets close to Laurent and removes his underwear. Although Laurent resists at first, he eventually puts a stop to her advances. Back on the beach, Laurent is upset by Lana's actions, but she tells him that she feels secure with him. Against Laurent's wishes, they resume making out, and soon they start having sex. Lana admits to Laurent that she has fallen in love with him, and he feels guilty about the situation. Upon arriving home, they discover Antoine holding a weapon, but it turns out he's trying to deal with a wild boar that has entered the house. Laurent realizes his friend has had a difficult night, so he pretends to share the same experience. The next day, while brushing their teeth, Laurent is caught off guard when Lana unexpectedly kisses him and asks for another romantic encounter. Laurent almost pleads for them to end this forbidden relationship. During breakfast, Marie is shocked to see Lana wearing her father's underwear. Marie angrily stares at Lana, who tries to ignore her. When Laurent joins them, Marie directs her anger towards him, clearly causing him embarrassment. On the following day at the beach, Antoine gets excited staring at a hot woman's body until they reach Lana. She asks Laurent to apply oil to her back. However, she is rejected at first, but she gets what she wishes. During the work, Lana sends a Laurent's hand over her butt, made him jump and walk away, excusing swimming. But Lana won't give up and follows him. Marie witnesses them from a distance and thinking of a way to separate them. She's also surprised to see Antoine's neglect. Laurent implies that she's underage, and her father is his best friend, so they have to stop this relationship. Lana in turn tries seducing him underwater, but this time is repelled by Laurent. Back inside the house, Marie witnesses her best friends leaving her dad's room, and she decides to separate beds to be far from her betrayal friend. Lana reveals that she has romantic feelings for her own father, and Marie reacts with anger, accusing Lana of being promiscuous and her father of being inappropriate. Marie storms out of the room, leaving Lana devastated and in tears. Laurent, witnessing Marie's emotional outburst, feels torn. He cannot justify his daughter's feelings, but he also cannot force Lana to give up this unconventional love. The next day, during breakfast, Lana shares with Antoine that her mother wants a divorce. Meanwhile, Laurent overhears their conversation, mistakenly thinking they are discussing their own relationship. He contemplates revealing the truth, but ultimately decides against it when he learns the real story, which causes Lana to laugh. Later, they engage in a water skiing session, where Laurent reluctantly accompanies Lana, as he is the only one with the required certificate. To distract Lana from any romantic or sexual intentions, Laurent speeds up the boat. In evening, the group gathers to play cards. Lana seductively touches Laurent's leg, prompting Marie to intervene by talking about a girl Laurent used to date. Marie suggests inviting her for a gathering. When everyone else leaves, Lana reprimands Laurent for his connection to the girl. He warns her to stay away, reminding her that she is not his wife. Lana tries to kiss him passionately, but he rejects her advances. Devastated, Lana breaks down crying while looking at a photo of the two of them together. She decides to confess the truth to her father. However, due to his quick temper, it only leads to her father believing that Lana is in love with someone his age, which angers him even more. The following day, Antoine shares the news with his best friend and expresses his desire to find a man involved. He asks Laurent for help. Consumed by his obsession to locate the person responsible, Antoine becomes fixated on finding the man by any means necessary. At Marie's suggestion, he tries to check his daughter's phone, but fails because he doesn't know her password. Later that night, Laurent warns Lana that her so-called love is causing a lot of damage, and that her father might harm the man involved in their affair. However, Lana defies him by posting a photo of them kissing on a social network. Back at the house, they confront a furious Antoine. He angrily demands that Laurent reveal the name of the man who has been involved with his daughter DJ. In a fit of rage, Antoine heads towards DG while Laurent tries to prevent him from resorting to violence. In a calmer moment, Antoine approaches DJ and starts beating him severely until Laurent manages to intervene and stop the violence. Antoine criticizes Laurent for misleading him about DJ being the culprit and now changing his story. Laurent believes Antoine is too drunk to think clearly. In the house yard, Antoine hears a noise and, thinking it's wild boars again, he shoots but realizes he has accidentally shot the neighbor's dog, resulting in its death. The next day, the neighbor comes, asking about his dog, but they refuse to tell the truth. Instead, the trio, along with some locals, go on a hunt for wild boars. During the hunt, Antoine feels guilty for everything and confides in Laurent that he is losing his sanity. He also expresses gratitude towards Laurent, acknowledging him as an honest man despite their differences. Upon hearing this, Laurent finally confesses that he is the man who had an affair with Antoine's daughter. This revelation turns everything upside down, and Antoine becomes enraged, attacking Laurent. At the house, Luna apologizes to Marie and assures her that Laurent is not to blame. The lifelong friends part ways and return to their respective homes. Laurent begins to pack his belongings. As night turns into morning, the girls witness a confrontation between their fathers. In a heartwarming moment, the fathers and daughters express their kindness and forgiveness with sweet smiles. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Also, what did you think of this film? Let me know in the comments below along with a movie you want to see recapped.